yourself and what you do at Topps.
Kevin O'Neill, in charge of hobby sales.
Steve Geffen, brand manager for Bowman MLS DPA.
Matt Perone, brand manager for Topps Baseball.
No, Matt's streaming.
Matt Perone, brand manager for Topps Baseball and UFC.
Mark Stevens, marketing manager at Topps.
David Liner, finance and operations. Doug Kripp, the GM for sports entertainment.
Clay Laraski, product development.
All right, guys, the floor is open. They're here to answer any and all questions, so just raise your hand and we'll call on you accordingly and they'll find the best person to answer. Does anybody have a question for Topps? Yeah. Anybody have a question or any words before we start? Anything goes, guys. I want to answer any and all questions, so somebody, sure, right here.
Any?
Coming back, how's Topps doing as a company?
Question was, how is Topps doing as a company?
Can you give him the mic? Give him the mic, yeah.
Both baseball, football, UFC, all of the product lines have done well for us the past couple of years. In addition to that, I think I've spoken to some of you guys in the past on this, the digital initiative. So we've put a lot of money and investment toward the digital business. Bunt, Huddle, some of the other apps are doing very well. And I suspect you'll see more of that. So from a financial perspective, very well.
Any other questions? Raise your hand if you have a question. Anything right here.
What are you planning on doing to regain the football license after 2018?
There it is.
Nothing. No. So regarding the football license, here's what I'll say, and hopefully I can make this clear to everyone and we can move on to other questions, but I also want to be forthcoming. Yes, we're disappointed to see the announcement today. NFLPA has decided to move in one direction. That said, we have Major League Baseball, we have MLS, we have UFC, we have a bunch of other great brands, we have the digital initiatives going on. We're going to continue to make great products. We've got a couple of years still left on the football deal. We'll continue to look at making football products. We've got great brands that will continue to sort of persevere and stay on in the category. And it's going to take a lot more than an announcement like today to sort of move us off of our mission. Okay.
Next one. Question, any topic? Okay, please.
Hey, sorry, I'm more of a casual collector, but just a random question. Bowman this year, I pulled so many 90-10 off-centered cards, the mini chromes, they were all off-centered that I pulled. I opened a case and a half and they were ridiculously off-centered. Why is that? Are there any, have you guys moved on from vendors? Have you talked to that vendor about it or whatever? I've tweeted a bunch and gotten no response, so I just wanted to at least make sure, maybe nobody's even told you, but.
Is everybody hearing the question okay, or do I need to repeat it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, on that topic, we have very stringent quality control processes in place where we do sample checks at all stages of our production runs. So that stuff does happen. Typically, we're happy to take care of you, and you can send in those cards, and we'll replace them for you, hopefully with the same card to the extent we have it. If we don't, then something of equal or greater value, that will replace it. But that stuff does happen in production. Our Bowman line is growing tremendously. It's a big brand. So at any particular spot in a run, you could get a bad, several cases in a row, or, the way the pack out works is, you could run into an issue where, unfortunately, your region or your area gets hit with the abnormal amount of off-center, off-cut cards. But we do take our quality extremely seriously. We do checks at our manufacturers on site while the product is being produced. And then also post-production, we do quality audits. Our manufacturers do quality audits, and we have very stringent standards with our vendors. So we have kicked out a lot of vendors and disqualified them from producing certain products. But we strive to keep our quality as high as we can. And if you do have those issues, they happen from time to time. It sounds like, we didn't, across that production, have those massive issues. But feel free to reach out to us, and we'll do our best to replace it and take care of you.
I got one right here. Yeah.
I like the high-end product coming out, Topps Dynasty. I was just kind of wondering how, about $300 a box, and you only get one card. How do you decide? Yeah, who makes the decision on who's going to be, which athletes, stars are going to? Because they have to be the the top.
The question is about Dynasty super premium product. How do you decide which athletes go into a super premium product like that? Is that
Yeah, who
is that
makes
going
the
to Clay?
decision?
Right. I mean, it's exactly what you just said. It's got to be the best of the best. So the checklist in Dynasty will only be the premier players of the game, Hall of Famers, All-Stars, only the top rookies like Abreu, but it will be the best of the checklist that you've seen from Topps.
Okay, we're going to interrupt quick for a chance at automatic T-shirt and a chance to play Price Challenge or Trivia Time. And the question, 504, are you here? 459. 609. Okay, come on up, get a T-shirt. What size you wear?
Large.
Okay. Hey, what do you want? Price Challenge, get 20% and you keep the card. Whichever.
Yeah, that's
1962 Sandy Koufax. Guess what? 20% you keep it.
any help?
Real quick, you can help me. We got 5 seconds.
150.
Guess is 150 and it books for 150. Woo! Back to Q&A. Back there, right? Congratulations. Yes.
As a follow-up on the quality issue, we received a one-of-one artist autograph mini in the Allen Ginter 30-card set. There's been a lot of chatter about the condition of the cards and whether the artist scuffed the cards or whether Topps scuffed the cards after delivery from the artist. What's the story?
So the story on that is the artist used a special finishing process that did not react well to the pack-out process. So the artist is redoing the entire set of those, and those will all be replaced.
So if we have the card we have, we
If-
get a replacement?
You will get a replacement, yes.
So we would mail it in at some point?
Yes.
Next question. Anything goes, guys. You have the whole top team here virtually that can answer questions at any topic. Yes, sir.
He's getting extra ones for the kids. That's how it plays out.
Here, for being creative, this one another question. Anything goes. Right here.
Success of archives, is a good chance we see some more. I know they're probably the hardest people to deal with.
The question is, with the success of archives, are there any plans to go after other movie stars and products? Is that movies?
Yeah, I think we just have to evaluate the market on a movie-by-movie basis, and it's something that we're definitely open to doing. And, I think our relationship with Paramount obviously proved successful this past go-around with Major League. Really excited about the performance of archives and those cards in particular. In the same sense, we don't want to flood the market or keep doing something over and over until the well runs dry. We want to keep those cards unique and so that they create value for you guys moving forward. So I would say it's a sort of general answer, but it would be a case-by-case basis. Also look at anniversaries for certain movies and platforms like that.
Hey, just what did you guys think of Major League being in archives? Is that a good thing, bad thing? Question in the back, yellow shirt.
Well, the agreement today is that the exclusive is with Panini. That's what the memo,
Yes, sir.
So he said, have we looked at an exclusive with the players? I'm assuming you're regarding the union, or are you talking individual players? Yeah, so that's not an easy answer. There are a lot of different things between how players are signed individually, times they are signed, whether they have a GLA in place, whether they do not have a GLA in place. For those of you that don't know, GLA is a group license agreement where they sign when they move into the NFL as a player and part of the union. So we will evaluate a variety of options going forward. What I can tell you is we don't have any plans of getting out of the football business.
Question right here.
Can you elaborate on the Chris Bryant Bowman Chrome, the draft card? Like when they were returned in-house, when they plan to be put in inception, what They're obviously the refractor, no refractor, so you take them to refractor with the plans are there.
Right, well, I won't get into the details of the whole plan, but what I will tell you is those cards were meant to be destroyed originally. And they were slated for destruction at a certain date, and we felt that those cards had a lot of value, and why not add them in as extra hits to products to reward the collector? I'd have to kill you. TBD.
Anybody else? I saw, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the question. I'm like Santa Claus. Last year I asked you guys to me was there. 2 months later, it's on the street. The Stratus Santa autograph. At the time of the meeting, you guys didn't know that would be in production 2 months earlier.
Do you represent Santa Claus? But that is a coincidence that we did end up doing a Santa Claus card in Strata. I think we should give him a prize.
Yeah.
Since he's 2 years in a row, he said we should put Santa Claus. We should.
Who's got another question? There you go. Right here, gentlemen, right here. We're going with the beers.
Where's Suze?
Yeah! Susan. Suze.
I know everyone here knows Susan. She just started, so she's, neck deep in work, but she's a great addition.
Great hire, by the way.
She will serve the collector well.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick break. Trivia time and price challenge, and 476. 476. Come on up here. You want to play price challenge or trivia time? Price challenge or trivia? Trivia. Yeah. All right. And pick an envelope and have another person come up with you two. 477. Are you here? 477. Grab a trivia time envelope and hand it to me. 558. Are you here? 617. Are you here? Okay, guess this right?
617.
617, come on up here. Guess right? Let me get you this knockout. Okay. Only this front row can help you. I ask nobody else to help with this front row. You get this whole front row.
Everybody move up quick.
No. All right. Everybody in the front row and Chris. Okay. Who is featured on the most valuable rookie card in the 1951 Bowman football set? Most valuable rookie card, 1951 Bowman football set.
Johnny Manziel.
Who's featured the most valuable rookie card, 1951 Bowman football set? I need an answer. He guesses Tom Landry. Give him a hand. All right, who is my next guy? Price challenge or trivia time? Price challenge. Gets within 20% and you keep it. Pick an envelope. Any one of these. Within 20% and you keep it. Are you ready? 1963 battle leaders. It includes Mickey Mantle. Within 20%, I need an answer. You can yell out if you want, but I want to answer in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You guys with 500 on books for $50. Consolation prize, here you go. All right, back to the man. All right, guys, everything goes. You got all the big ones who got there. Yes, sir. Any plans for high-end wrestling?
We're actually discussing that right now. Not right here, but.
Right. Is there an interest in high-end wrestling in the room?
Yeah.
Who can do their best wrestling impersonation? Whoa! For a prize. Woo! For a prize. Get up here and do it.
Hey.
Whoa!
Who is that?
You're just yelling into a mic, dude.
All right. Is there, hey, right now for a Bowman hat, I'm just drawing a ticket. draw the ticket. 464. 464? Right here. 518. Hey now, give her a hand. All right, back to Q&A. I'll put your ticket back in there too. Back to Q&A. Any question, guys? You have the very top executives and top schools to answer any and all questions.
Consider putting ads in your bags.
Redemptions for hats in the packs. Good question.
We actually have the e-commerce team here. They're in the back. They don't want to answer any questions. I probably.
Who thinks that's a good idea, by the way? Do you like the idea of getting
Signed by the guy.
Would you have a comment on that? Do you have an answer on that? Can you answer that? On the hat redemption?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting idea.
Just gonna look at it. Who else? Anything goes, guys. Right here. Yes, sir. Tanaka. You know he knows it's tough to get Tanaka to sign. You have a plan.
We do have a plan. We're in constant contact with his agent, trying to get a deal done. So we obviously are always trying to pursue the top athletes, top rookies. So we are still in continuous contact with his agent, always proposing new things. So stay tuned.
Any other question? Right here. Yes, sir.
So, Supreme Agent, who taught y'all how to spell kanji with a G?
Took a 1-hour seminar. Yeah, no, it was a big miss. So we won't miss it next time.
Time for a prize. Time for a prize. Hey, straight up, just a box of ginger, all right? Just a box of ginger by pulling. Mark, how do you pull for it?
I like it.
Come on, 5, 6, 6.
Aww.
4, 5, 8.
Right here.
Give him a hand. All right, how about a question? Anybody have a question? Anything goes. Yes, right here.
I'm a little bit newer to the hobby, and when I first started collecting about 2 years ago in earnest, you guys had a customer support Twitter that was actually really responsive, and then it just died and disappeared. And again, I have stupid questions, so I would love to just be able to just tweet you a question, you guys say, oh, it's simple, instead of me standing up once a year and doing this, you know?
The question is about Twitter, having customer service be responsive on Twitter. Is that your question?
Well, sorry, yeah, on Twitter, sorry.
Well, I'll say I manage the Twitter account, me and a bunch of other people. So, for the most part, I don't know why the original handle was canceled. I don't know if you know that, Clay, but it doesn't really matter.
That might have something to do with it.
With the Twitter handle is, trust me, I get up and I see all the feeds and there's plenty of customer service questions, and every now and then I'll stay up a night or a day and try to answer some. But the key is I don't want Twitter to turn into a bunch of customer service complaints. It's supposed to be used to promote products, to give you guys chances to win products, and be a positive experience.
That's why I say there was a customer service handle.
But the reason that was discontinued is it was not the best form for us to get that information to the collector.
Right.
As opposed to calling in or talking to someone.
What is the way you use to get information to a customer then? Other than sending it to package?
What is the way you communicate to customers about customer service issues?
Well, are you talking customer service issues or about new products and all?
New product, something you get in a product, you have a question about, you call the customer service number. Again, I've been directing the calls back to get information. There should be some form, and not Twitter, something where customers can go to get information about the product. And I think online.
I got the only box to care about, so.
Yeah, I think, you can always reach out to our customer service group, and I know for some questions, they do send, our own people send you off to Beckett or some other knowledgeable sources as well. We're trying to bolster the content that we put on our TOPS website regarding our products to hopefully answer more questions, get checklists posted, and that sort of information. But our customer service department can answer some questions.